Hello Pisces, Sun, Rising Moon, Venus, and Cross Watchers. This is your mid-August 2020 love reading. And if this is not your story, make sure you check out your other planetary placements. And as always, if anything resonates, just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. And we are going to take a look at and see what's going on here. We'll go start out with your Major Arcana card. Let's see, what do we have? We have the Chariot. You're not the only sign that received this card. The Chariot could be signifying some sort of travel plans, maybe traveling to meet somebody. This could also be a message saying that you are now in the driver's seat. You are in control. You are the director. You are the one that's commanding the horses what direction to go. In the meantime, as you're directing them, the universe is trying to guide and direct you and help you guide that chariot. So, you're in the driver's seat, I feel, Pisces. Yes, you're definitely in the driver's seat. Adjacent possibilities. I think you have multiple options before you. Multiple directions that you can go. And it's decisions, decisions, decisions. The thinking man. Okay, what's he thinking about? He's thinking about all his options right now. He knows he's in the driver's seat. He knows he has different doors of opportunity opening to him. Walking away. Okay. And we have man holding a coin. Wow. If this isn't masculine energy, then I don't know what is. Okay, with man holding a coin, it's like he is his own oasis. Now, keep in mind that male-female roles can be vice versa. But he's his own oasis, and he's holding something in his hand right there. He is pondering. Four and 6 is a 10. So it's almost like he's come to the end of the line. He is kind of like coming down this hallway, and he's like at the end that he's got to make a choice. And there are some options that he's going to be abandoning. 2 and 7 is a 9. That is that's an ending. This is a completion. This is fulfillment. It's like something has been fulfilled. Maybe it's a karmic contract that has been fulfilled. This definitely feels like an ending of some sort. It feels like somebody may have walked away from a situation and they're walking along in life, and now they have multiple options open to them, and they're really thinking and examining them and knowing that you're in the driver's seat. The choice is yours. Trust. Heart-to-heart conversations. Staying optimistic. For the most part, this is pretty good. Reconciliation. So, going straight forward, that might be the door of reconciliation. Meanwhile, you have some side doors here, some side options that you could veer off the current path of reconciliation. I think that the thinking man is in a position where he's at a crossroads, thinking about, well, you know, am I going to abandon course altogether and choose one of these other options that may be better suited for me? He is really thinking long and hard about his decision making. He is on the fence about walking away and veering off into a new direction or not. And part of this decision making involves having a heart-to-heart conversation with the partner or the person or the people involved that you might be walking away from. Having a heart-to-heart conversation with them. Those heart-to-heart conversations sometimes are the most difficult. I do feel that part of the issues with the current or previous relationship or whatever you're walking away from involves trust. It's like, without trust, you don't have a relationship. There is energy here of the potential of reconciling, but it's not decided yet. It's like being at that crossroads, examining your options, and trying to come up with a solution. But this does, I think, very soon, sometime in the remaining of August, beginning of September, there is going to be this conversation, and it's not going to be easy with the other person. Maybe like, I gotta go, I'm sorry, there's this lack of trust between us. There's been so much that has happened. I'm not so sure that I have it in me to continue to fight for this. That's what I'm feeling from you, Pisces. It's sort of like a major change has to take place for me to move forward through the door of reconciliation versus taking a side road, a side door in a new direction. Patience. But again, there's a portal. Faith and trust. Extremes. Wow. I tell you what, this is screaming a lot to me. And balance is underneath the deck. And what I'm being pulled towards is a fiery moon that is going to be happening on October 31st. So the reason why I bring that up is that, this could be a scenario that plays out for the next couple months, not just in the next week. The wheels might get started rolling in the next couple weeks, but it might take a couple months to really figure out what you're gonna do. It's the extremes. I feel like it's on many levels. It's hot and cold in the relationship. Okay, there's blissfulness, and then there's like the raw pits that is nearly unbearable moments as well. And it feels like, Pisces, that you have had a lot of patience with this. And you've kept the faith that, I'm sticking in with it. I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying my best to have faith. But it's the trust issue. And I'm seeing there may be some promiscuous activity. Maybe somebody has strayed. Somebody's had either straying eyes, or somebody has strayed. Maybe somebody has had indiscretion or two, because I get a very high sexual energy from this card. When this card comes up, this doesn't come up for me very often, but when this comes up in a reading, it reminds me of sexuality. I mean, just looking at the placements of the hands, the fire, the red, the passion. In some instances, this could be extreme anger, but that's not what I'm feeling. I'm feeling extreme sexuality. Now, that could go in yet another path also. That could be extreme sexuality between you and your current partner, or the one that you're walking away from, or the one maybe you've already walked away from. Maybe that was the lure in that relationship. There's a lack of trust, but there was high sexual energy there. But that high sexual energy may have led into some indiscretions, which makes sense with the problems with trust in this connection, and needing to have the difficult conversation, the heart-to-heart, and saying, listen, I am not putting up with this behavior anymore. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. It just happens. I ate lunch before doing this reading, and since my gastric sleeve surgery, sometimes that just happens. Anyhow, I know it's a normal bodily function. At least it didn't come out the other end. Okay, let's see what else comes up for you though, Pisces. Didn't mean to get derailed there. She who changes. So this is where the real interesting twists come into this. Somebody may be saying that they're willing to change. She who brings light, that's illumination and realization. That is bringing light. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Bringing light into a dark situation. She who instigates. Phew. Wow. That could be the third wheel right there. And she who dreams. Okay, this is making even more sense here as the reading unfolds. There is definitely an instigator amongst all this that instigates trouble. She may be an instigator, a lure. She may look good, she or he, that kind of causes another person to stray. She may have been somebody that maybe, if there has been some indiscretions, it might have been with the same person. I like to call them home wreckers, and I have personal experience with that. So I know that feeling. But you are in the driver's seat. It's up to you to make the best possible decision for yourself. You have this instigator here, and then you have somebody else that is saying, like your person you're walking away from, saying, you know what, I'll change. I promise to change, and tries to bring some light in, tries to lighten things up, tries to lighten you up and soften you up. We are going to dig into the tarot. The question is, are these changes legit? Are they serious about changing their ways? Or are they going to continue to indulge and invite trouble? And are they willing to cut off the instigator in the relationship? We have the Lover's card. The Lover's card is indicating a decision in love, and that's exactly what this whole reading is about. This is you entrapping yourself. This is somebody who has left themselves stuck, not making any moves or any changes. But change is coming, like it or not. It seems like things are moving. Somebody becomes unstuck. This is you, Pisces. You like closed yourself off. You cocooned yourself and not wanting to see reality for what it was, and having hope and faith that your other person was going to change. And then it's like, now there are changes being set in motion right now. And as things are changing and evolving, you've coming to the realization you're in the driver's seat. You have a decision to make regarding this love relationship here. This is like dropping the responsibilities. This is like, I don't want this burden anymore. This is not my problem anymore. It's like somebody that's done. Yeah, somebody that's done. If I didn't know any better, I'd almost say that Pisces, maybe not all of you, but a lot of you have already made your decision that you're going to take one of these other doors instead of continuing on. Because this is moving off into more calmer waters. This is dropping the responsibilities, dropping the stress, no longer carrying this burden around anymore, which leads to a golden opportunity. Hello, Pisces. You know, you're going to be offered this brand new start. And for those of you, there's the Chariot again underneath. Wow. 2 chariots. This is definitely karma. This is definitely divinely orchestrated and guided. And you're definitely in the driver's seat. This is totally up to you. This is, you know, for those of you that are looking for that reconciliation though, you know, this may be dropping the past, trying to move forward in a more positive direction, and trying to work things out and trying to regain that trust and that faith in each other. But I tell you what, your partner has to let that instigator go. They have to be cut off 100% in order to make a reconciliation work here. And we have the Page of Wands, which is good news. It is embracing a new opportunity. It is finding that new passion and following that new passion. And, you know, putting something to rest, healing from something. This could be healing from a situation and moving forward, either with the reconciliation or in a new direction that is very, very positive. You know, so this is really a good omen. And whatever direction you go in, you have to trust your intuition, trust your inner guidance, go with what feels right. You have to do what's right for you. You're in the driver's seat. You're in control. You can dictate your terms and conditions for a reconciliation. Or for some of you, you're just saying, I'm dropping the ball. I'm out of Dodge. You know, I'm taking one of them side doors. I'm not moving forward with this. So there's like 2 sets of you here. Some of you are going to push forward and move forward with a reconciliation and try. Others of you are going to be like, nope, no deal. No deal. What was that show? Let's Make a Deal. You know, you're going to be saying no deal. Absolutely not. Wow. Anything is possible with manifestation. Odin's runes. That is the wild card of the runes. That is the one that says, you know, anything is possible. You can manifest any result that you want. And that's where you're at. You're in the driver's seat. You are manifesting your desires. You're coming up with your own resolution. And as you make your decision up, as you push forward in your own direction. You are becoming empowered and seeing things with clarity. You're seeing things totally with clarity now, and you are creating your own new beginnings. Stork, migration, move, change. Stork is all about change. You know, it's changing direction. So I think a majority of you have already made up your mind. You're not moving forward with the current relationship. You're dropping it like a hot potato, and you're taking one of the adjacent doors, and you're taking control. You're taking command of your own destiny, and it is going to lead to something golden, a brand new opportunity to plant new seeds. Okay? Clouds, you know, there's a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty around this change, and that might be your mindset right now. Which has caused a major burden on you. In love, wow. These are also difficulties. So what I'm feeling, the message here from the Lenormand is that this is a very difficult change that has created some burdens on you regarding your heart space, regarding your love life, and what you want and desire and what you need. That's what this is. A difficult change has brought about some burdens. And it's all about love. You've been burdened and worried over this change. But with the 10 of Wands, it's like dropping those worries, dropping those burdens. Finally and once and for all. Okay, this is the messages I have for you, Pisces. I do hope that this makes sense to you. If so, please do make sure to give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment below. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new videos and when I do my weekly live readings as well. See you later. Blessed be.